Coulthard ran up on the exit curb and spun back into the middle of the pack, triggering a multi-car shunt and eliminating several cars on the spot.
It is one of the biggest crashes in F1 history, if not the biggest. Welcome back to Fog Racing. That is this time when, that time when, whatever you want to call it, and we are going back to the 90s. We're going back to Spa-Francorchamps, 1998, where we had the beginning of the race, and that's what we're solely focusing on here, right? We probably will be at that time when on the entire Grand Prix, but here I'm talking about the crash, because the crash deserves its own video. Now, this was the 13th race of the 16 rounds in 1998, and how fitting, because 13 drivers were involved in this crash. The race ran entirely in extremely wet weather. David Coulthard lost control of his McLaren at the start on the first lap, causing a multiple collision involving 13 drivers, which led to the race being stopped after a delay of more than an hour to clear the track. A second attempt was made to start the race, albeit without four of the drivers involved in the incident. So that's quite impressive, isn't it? That only four drivers could not continue. Obviously, back then, this is when they had B-spec cars and, you know, things like that, and that obviously contributed towards it. But what an almighty race. Now, a lot of drama did go on. Now, apparently, this is actually some drama that took place after the race. Now, following the revelation that Eddie Jordan had ordered Ralf Schumacher not to overtake Damon Hill, Michael Schumacher angrily confronted Jordan in his motorhome, telling him that his brother would not race for the team again, and bought out his contract for $2 million. In the next season, the younger Schumacher moved to Williams. Tell you what, like, fair play to him, Michael Schumacher, doing that. But he kind of just handed fucking Eddie Jordan $2 million, didn't he? That's kind of that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Now, you know, crazy, and then you've always got the incident between Schumacher and Coulthard, which was also crazy. Interestingly enough, in qualifying, the Ferraris were 1.3 and 1.5 seconds off the McLaren, so the McLaren did a lot of things, but, you know, pretty much only 5 cars finished on the lead lap. Trulli finished 2 laps down, Coulthard and Nakano finished 5 laps down, and everyone else retired. What a fucking crazy race that was. Mika Hakkinen, Furz, Herbert, Barrichello, Panis, Salo, and Rosette. All those guys didn't even complete a lap, and some of them were on the second restart as well. But for me, one of the most iconic and biggest crashes of all time. Undoubtedly. Absolutely insane. There's no two ways about it, folks. It is one of the most iconic images in motorsport history, this crash. Mental.